Hey there Tone Chasers, it's Robert here in Tone Chase Basement, and today we're going to make some thermal experiments with a pedal that is more than just a gadget, the Benson Germanium Fuzz. Stick around to see it, but before we put it under ice, please subscribe to the channel. This isn't just a regular guitar pedal, it is a great example of fuzz innovation. The Benson Germanium Fuzz breathes new life into the classic fuzz tones using germanium diodes, those tiny little electronic gems known for their warm, moody sounds, and everybody losing their minds about them as soon as they hear the germanium word. Well, why? Because the germanium diodes have that mojo that silicon diodes just cannot replicate. But here is the kicker. It stays consistent no matter what, the weather or the room temperature or the environment, thanks to its genius temperature control system built in it. And why does that matter? Well, traditional germanium fuzz pedals are notoriously temperamental with temperature changes, meaning that they will just sound different at different circumstances. When they get colder, they have less gain but less leakage. When warmer, more gain but more leakage too, becoming more unstable. The leakage can change the bias and thereby the tone of the circuit as well. Let's geek out for a minute and imagine you're playing an epic solo and your pedal starts acting up because it got too hot. Not cool, right? Well, the Benson Germanium Fuzz fixes that with a built-in thermostat that keeps the germanium at its happy place all the time, so your tone doesn't turn into a pumpkin at midnight. So after you feed some power into it, you actually have to wait around 2-3 minutes to sound right, as the built-in thermoregulator will set the right operating temperature for the transistors and set the BIOS automatically for a consistent sound. You will see the LED light sometimes glowing in orange, sometimes in green, and switching between those two colors, informing you if the warmer is currently heating or not. So I actually never thought I would say something like that at Tone Chase Basement, but we are going to put this built-in thermostat up to a test. So let's check out if this pedal can produce the same sounds if I put it on a heater or if I put it in a freezer under some ice. So there you go, the same riff, completely different temperatures, the same amazing sound. Well, I'm not sure how scientific this was, and I wouldn't even call it as a serious experiment, but it was definitely fun. Let's pause the fuzz for a second and let's chat about the wizard behind this magic. Chris Benson and his crew in Portland, Oregon. These folks aren't just making pedals, they are crafting legends. Each pedal from Benson Amplification is a story of dedication and innovation, with Chris leading the charge like a rock star in a lab coat. His mastery in blending the musical with the mechanical is why every pedal feels like it's got a piece of his soul. His approach to overcoming the challenges of germanium fuzz pedals and generally understanding the problems in the practical use of gear showcases his deep understanding of both musician needs and electronic design. Back to our star and a couple of words about its visual design. It comes in two colors, black and white, and if you think it doesn't matter, it actually somewhat does. They actually don't recommend the black version if you want to use it often at direct sunlight. The white is just fine with it, but they found there is around 7 Celsius differences between the two on direct sunlight, and you know, too much warm with sunlight together, it can be harmful for the transistors inside. What sets the Benson Germanium Fuzz apart isn't just its stability. It's all about the blend of classic and modern. It's the symphony in a box, and the way it lets you sculpt its sound from velvety murmurs to a roaring thunder. It can be used from rich-sounding clean boost through warm overdrive up to the perfect storm of fuzz. The interaction between the gain and the impedance knob is where the magic happens with this one. And here comes the other unsung hero of this unit, the impedance knob. The impedance knob on this pedal is a clever design that solves a classic issue with fuzz pedals. The low input impedance can give you a beautifully clean sound with the guitar's volume down, but can clash with other pedals in the signal chain. Benson's genius solution for it is that they introduced a Class A buffer and a passive pickup simulator circuit right after the input of this pedal, and this ensures the pedal retains its crisp, clean sparkle while being fully compatible with other pedals. The impedance knob then lets you tweak this clean sound. Imagine adjusting the volume knob on your guitar for that perfect tone, but actually without touching the volume pot on your guitar. With this knob, you maintain full control over your sound, seamlessly switching between pristine clear or powerful fuzz, all while ensuring perfect harmony with your pedal board. And that, my friends, is the tale of the Benson Germanium Fuzz, a pedal that refuses to play by the rules and will not change its tone or its attitude due to the circumstances, whether you play on the Arctic or in the desert. If you're looking to cast some sonic spells of your own, then this might just be your best new fuzz friend you can rely on. So thanks for joining me today at Tonche's Basement. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. And don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section about this crazy experiment today. Until next time. And remember, the perfect tone might be just in the freezer.